we want to connect with their emotional self to educate their logical self. This whole thing about qualifying them and converting them is going to be able to educate them, because every single lead is going to want retail. A lot of the leads are going to want more than retail.
How much would you like to get for the house?
We were told that we could get up to 510 for the top.
About 2,100 square foot, 2-car garage, it's got a pool.
Cabinets are redone. All the appliances stainless steel and brand new. A lot of people are surprised that we've been here this long and have kept the house, in such a pristine condition.
Well, I took a look at your property. Unfortunately, I'd be a long, long ways from 510, but I'd want to be closer to 380.
Oh, no, I can't do 380. We're probably going to go the route and take the realtor. Do you think that you can at least bring it up to like 450? To be honest with you, if you don't hear from me by today, assume that, it's not a go.
There's got to be a go. I can't, no, you just got to tell me the number, because there's no way with your situation and my situation, there's no way we don't put this deal together.
Can we at least, if you're willing to do 380, are you willing to do at least 400?
Well, talk to me. As soon as you talk to him, give me a shout after getting your husband tomorrow.
I found out that the real story is they have a new build being built in Florida. They don't want to make payments twice. They want to maximize what they can get for their house, of course, but she's stressed out about storage and all these other things, and the real issue is her husband.
All right, so super pumped here. Just got back from the appointment of that deal. So you guys just listened to lots of negotiating and all that kind of stuff. And we left it at kind of 408, 410. I went out there, and sure enough, like the husband was like, he was the final say. So I was sitting there negotiating with the wife who'd been the one on the internet and talking to realtors and talking to other iBuyers and all this kind of stuff. And she beat me up all the way to that, 408, 410 range. And I went out there and I really didn't want to go much higher than 410. I don't think this is a huge deal by any stretch. I think maybe $5,000, maybe $10,000. But as of right now, just got back from inking the contract today. And we sat there at their kitchen table. And he was a very strong type A personality, retired cop, old military guy, baseball player, super cool guy, right? But he was not super easy to negotiate with. I had to really fight to not come up in price any more than I already came into negotiations face to face with him on, and still feel like he was getting the win, right? You always got to end with giving them the win. So anyways, when it was all said and done, we got the contract at that 410. And so remember back here a couple of days ago when that lead first came in, she wanted 510, right? And we found out different things later on as far as they already having a house being built in Florida, like all this different more information comes and comes and comes. And so it just kind of shows that you always got to keep digging, got to crack the shell and find out what's really going on. Now that qualification sheet we use is fantastic to get right, to try to get the key information right away so you can decide, is this one I really need to lean in on? They're saying they want wholesale, but the number they want is like super retail, but is there more to it? And I need to keep getting more intimate with them, talking to them, get more rapport, get more trust, get more credibility, and maybe I can turn this into a deal? Or is it one I need to not waste much more time on and go on to the next one? So this one, paid off, but sometimes it can take a lot longer. And honestly, this was a lot more phone negotiation than most contracts are going to take. And the appointment, actually sitting down there at the kitchen table, took way longer to negotiate, especially we sat there for 45 minutes probably, and the price really didn't even move. They tried. The husband was like, no, I want 425. I'm like, not going to happen. I want 415. He wanted 412. Like he was just going and going and going. And at the end of the day, I think it was my confidence and rapport that got the deal with him as well. And she told me, she's like, I just got a great feeling with you, even on the phone, all that kind of stuff. You guys probably kind of witnessed that listening to this. So anyways, here's page 4. You can see today's date on there probably. It's what is it? July 25th. Got that deal, inked it at $410,000. I'd show you the first page, but it's got their names on there. I'm just trying to respect privacy. So anyways, guys, super pumped. There's a deal. So here we are. Here's the email blast about to go out, and I've cut off the very top, which has got a drone shot of the house and the address just for privacy purposes. I'm going to put this out at $424,900, which will be a $15,000 spread if we get this thing sold at list price, which I think after a full underwrite, after being out of the house, looking at the comps now that I've driven the neighborhood, I think we can get. So there's our comps, there's our screenshots there, the comps, all of our disclosures there. course, we're going to ask for $10,000 earnest money because we're over $400,000. That's what we always do. And show you guys some of the pictures here. So boom, 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 boom. You guys saw a lot of these already. It's a really nice Scottsdale house in a great, great neighborhood. I was kind of trying to do my walkthrough, like a virtual walkthrough. They had boxes and stuff because they were moving, like she said. But overall, just a super clean house. And really excited to get this one blasted out. There's more pictures. I took the bedrooms and everything else, but you guys get the idea.
Hey, good. How are you, man? Doing good. Hey, so my phone's blowing up. Nobody's taken the property yet, so it is available. Those pictures I just took on Friday, so I can get you into the house. The sellers are still living, though. They've got a new build being built in Florida. Couple of things. Number one, as of right now, it's not closing until I can get you the exact date. I've actually got it right here. They might give us 2 weeks notice to close early. The longer the better. It doesn't matter to us. We've got a couple going right now anyways. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, we're the on or before October 30th or within 2 weeks notice from seller. But yeah, I mean, if you wanted, I would need you to sign the contract and deposit earnest money. That property's clean as a whistle. So. Yeah. Hey, you know what? We don't even need to get in. We'll just get it done. Okay, sounds good. If you would just text me over the email. Well, I have your email right here. If you just want to text me over, I'm assuming it's you guys, so we're not marking it up with the commission to you. Yeah. No. Okay. If you want to give me the entity right now, or text it over to me, whichever's easiest. I can send it over to you. Give me about 5-10 minutes. LLC, and then you're the member that can sign for it? Yep. Okay, perfect. I'll send it right over to you. The only thing I ask is you send it right back within 10-15 minutes. If there's a concern or anything like that, call me. If not, and it goes past that, we start to get a little weird on, what's going on. That plus the phone's going crazy. Yeah, sounds good. I'm going to text you another email to send it to you just so we can get it back to you right away. Okay, sounds good. And then I'll get that right over to you as soon as you get it back. If you want, text me, hey, Josh sent. I'll immediately sign to execute, loop in the title company. Perfect, sounds like a plan. Awesome, thanks, Art. Awesome, thank you. Move.
I'm still.
That's shitty, bud.